Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In our last video, we have discussed on comparison of adjectives, the basics of comparison of adjectives, also known as degree of comparison of adjective. In today's video, we are going to take that a little bit further. We are going to discuss a few higher concepts, a few concepts that we get confused in. But before I start the video, let me ask you a favor. Please like the video if you like it. Please share the video so that all the students like you can get benefited from this video. Feel free to comment whatever if you want to share your views, or if you have any suggestions about the video, or if you have any questions. Your queries will be answered very soon. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you will be able to get the notifications of my latest videos. Thank you. Now, let's get into the topic. Before I start the topic, let me remind you that adjectives has three forms: the positive, comparative and superlative. Positive, when you tell something about a noun or noun equivalent. Comparative, when that same thing, that quality is getting compared between two individuals. And superlative, when it is getting compared but between more than two, among a group, then we call it superlative degree. So we have discussed about their use in short in the earlier video also. Now the most difficult of this, the use, is perhaps the comparative degree, because this get confused with superlative degree sometimes. So let us discuss about the usage of the comparative degree. See, use of comparatives. The first type, and this is the usual type, that a comparative degree will, an adjective in comparative degree will be followed by than. Like, let me give you one example. Ravi is taller than his sister. So, taller than. Then the second type, with to. There are certain adjectives, especially those adjectives who has, these adjectives, they have their roots in the Latin language. These adjectives like superior, inferior, senior, junior, these adjectives, they take a to after it. There are some other adjectives also that do the same thing, take the to after it, like elder. So let me give one example. The boss is superior to his subordinates. Superior to. So, but there are certain other adjectives also. And these adjectives do neither take than nor to after them. Like, I'm giving you one example. Suppose a member of the Rajya Sabha says, I am the member of the upper of the two houses. So see, the upper of the two houses. There is a comparison, to and upper, comparative degree. But after upper, of is coming. Not than, not to. Okay. So these were the uses of then, uses of comparatives. Next one, another use of comparative. See, if a comparative adjective in comparative degree ends in er, like, let me give one example, clever. So, if this adjective is getting compared between two individuals, in that case, it takes er. It is after this, means in case of superlative, just like clever, cleverer, clever, cleverer. So in this case, when it is compared between two individuals or more than two, cleverer, cleverest, then it's the normal form. But the problem arises when there is a comparison between two or more qualities of the same noun. Suppose there is a girl who is clever also, who is honest also. But if her cleverness is more than her being honest. So we will not say she is cleverer than honest, we will say she is more clever than honest. So in case of comparatives that will end in er, we will add er and est in normal cases when the comparison is between two individuals or among a group. But when the comparison is between the qualities of the same noun, the same person, the same individual, then we add more or most before it in using comparatives or superlatives. This is a very important topic. Please don't forget this. Third one, two adjectives qualifying the same noun. If there are two adjectives and both the adjectives qualify a same noun, then both of them will be in same degree. Let me give you an example. He is a tall and a bright boy. He is a tall and a bright boy. It's not that he is the tallest and a bright boy of the class. No, we cannot say. If we are using superlative degree, then we have to write he is the tallest and the brightest boy of the class. We cannot use two degree of comparison of adjectives together for one individual in a single sentence. We have to change the sentences. We have to make two different sentences. Third one, there are certain adjectives. These adjectives do not have all three forms. See, the first one is one form. So there are certain adjectives that have only one form. No comparative, no superlative. See, let me give you a little examples and then make you understand. Suppose I'm talking something about a shape, round, square. So suppose there are two balls. Can you say that this ball is more round than this ball? No, both of the balls are round, and round cannot be more round or less round. If it is not completely round, it is not round itself. It tends to be round, but it is not round. Then if you say it is square, it is more square, it is less square, what is this? No, we cannot do this. So in case of words that tells us about shape, there is only one form. Second one, if it is made of any material. So there are two sets of jewelries, and you will say this jewelry is more golden than this. No, golden or whatever, any material when used as adjectives, we can use only one form. Third one is when we say about time, daily, annual, we cannot again have comparatives or superlative degrees. There is only one form. Then, if suppose one thing, it tells about the extremes, extreme high or extreme low. From there, nothing can be changed. Like infinity, infinite in case of adjective, infinite, complete. We cannot say this is more complete than this. Complete is complete, or empty, dead. These things are extremes. So these extremes cannot have other degrees, only one form. Okay. The next is no comparative. There are some adjectives that has the positive degree. These adjectives, they have the positive degree and they have the superlative degree, but they do not have the comparative degree. These are generally in case of directions, like eastern, easternmost, then southern, southernmost, no southerner or easterner. The meaning changes. Easterner means a person who lives in the east. Okay. Then some other directions like top, topmost, no topper. Topper is a different thing. So down, downmost, no downer. Okay. These are the things. Then the third type is there are another type of adjectives that have comparative degree and superlative degree, but they do not have positive degree. In the positive degree, actually, they are not adjectives. Let me give you one example. In is not an adjective, but inner and innermost, these two are adjectives of comparative and superlative degree. So this is an example of an adjective with no positive but comparative and superlative degree. Okay. The next and a very important topic is the use of the. This is the most confusing area where we confuse. Whenever suppose we are given a fill in the blanks and before the blank we get a the, we will just write superlative degree of the word. Okay, we generally do this, but this is a wrong approach. We have to see what is the word doing, what is the adjective doing. If it is a sentence where there is no comparison, then it will be positive. If the comparison is between two, then it will be in comparative degree. If the comparison is between more than two or among more than two, then we will use the superlative degree. Let me give you one example each. Positive degree that will have a the before it. He went inside the thick of the forest. See, the thick of the forest. So thick is positive degree, thicker, thickest, comparative and superlative. So the thick of the forest. So if you have written he went inside the thickest of the forest, it is wrong. The thick of the forest. I love the yellow of the egg. So these are words where adjectives in positive degree are preceded by the, means the comes before this adjective in positive degree. Now, if the comparison is between two, so we write he is the taller of the two boys. He is the taller of the two boys. See, comparison is between two, so the taller. If the comparison is between more than two, among more than two, then we say he is the tallest boy of the class. Generally, whenever there is the before the adjective, somewhere afterwards there is of. No than, no to. Of is there. Generally, not always. Okay. So this is the case of use of the. It's very confusing. Please note it. Then the next one, the last one is, last one in today's video is order of adjectives. See, there are many types of adjectives. Adjectives, some tells shape, some tells about age, some tells about nationality, color, whatever. So, can we just put all the adjectives together wherever we want? One adjective after another, but wherever we want. No, that is not the case. There is a particular sequence or order of adjectives that we must follow. Otherwise, our sentence will get wrong. So, the sequence is, first we tell about the size. In a sentence, it will start with the size, then shape, then age, color, nationality, material. Then comes the noun. Size, shape, age, color, nationality, material, and then comes the noun. So this is the correct order. Please note this down and please don't mingle it up. Otherwise it will be a wrong usage. Okay. So this is all for today's video, but before I end the video, please let me ask the favor once again. Please like the video if you like it. Please share the video so that all students like you can get benefited from the video. Please share the video, and also you can feel free to comment if you have any queries, if you have any suggestions, or you have to tell anything about the video. Please comment. I will answer your comments very soon. And please, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications of my later videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.